Welcome back, YouTube, to episode 8 of the Fire Let's Play. Today we're going to attempt the Throne Room of Fire. And we're here already. Made the journey over. This will be our first dungeon, so let's see how it goes. Shouldn't be too hard, but with all the dialogue, it will be a little bit long. First, we gotta find Professor Winthrop in here. See what he's got for us. Gonna have to be defeating a lot of mobs in here, I believe. But nothing too hard.
There you are. I've got my notes now. Let's get to work tracking down the Order of the Fang, shall we? We'll most likely need the use of a serpent's staff, so I'll trust you to procure one for us. According to my notes, the Order of the Fang used magic to hide their location. Only by using a powerful artifact in this map room can we undo their spell. There! That slot must be where the serpent staff would go. And I remember Prince Manu Nerini swung it at my head when the Tuts attacked. I'd rather not have a repeat of that. Could you go down the hall and battle Prince Manu Nerini for the serpent staff? We must set things right.
Let's go get this serpent staff. And we just have to walk all the way there. How lovely. It'd be nice if they put a little teleport in here. Eventually we'll open up that gate, I believe. And we'll get access to more of the map, or the dungeon. But first, looks like we gotta do this little code right here. See what the Book of Secrets has to say.
None shall pass through the door unless all the braziers burn with red flames.
Starting off simple, make them red. For fire. Oh my gosh, the door is opened. Deck looks good.
Who goes there? You shall pay for disturbing me, young wizard.
Still got a pixie in there. Hopefully we won't get taken out anytime soon again. We're gonna start with the mob first though. We'll try and fire elf him. And then probably wand hit as well. And of course, they already start with the weaknesses. Just do that. Crit sometime would be lovely. I think next we'll wand hit him. Try and take him down quicker. By the time the third dot's up, he should be dead. And we can just worry about this dude. Ah, a little storm action, huh? Bet you fizzled, buddy. Yeah, he should be dead. We could just focus on the prince. Four pips going to waste right there. Love to see it. Prism on him, and then he'll probably be dead with a sunbird. Wimpy little fire cat. See if this will take him out. I guess so. Oh yeah. A little overkill, but it never hurts. Decent hat right there. We gotta go talk to Professor Winthrop again. Just get a health wisp and then teleport back.
Good work. Now to use the staff. We'll soon figure out the Order's secret location. It's no use. The staff isn't working. What could I have done wrong?
Professor Winthrop stares at his notes in frustration, then looks up suddenly with a bright gleam in his eye.
That's it. In ancient times, the Eye of Croc was placed here in this room, but Crockencommon recently took it in a show of power. You must go further into Crockencommon's lair, defeat him, and take back the Eye of Croc. Then we can find the Order of the Fang at last.
We'll get right on that. Collect the Eye of Croc. A bit of a walk, but luckily we have a mount. Which is clutch. Not the next world, but the world after is a lot of walking. And I do have a 50% speed mount. So I'll definitely be putting that on for that world. Right now, all the usual mounts are 40%, but that one's just a bit quicker, which is clutch for show. It is a pretty big mount too, but I bet y'all like it.
Where the two suns shine, the way will be clear, but not if there is any moon shining.
We gotta take out the moons and light up the suns. Nope, that is a moon. The great door has opened. We get to walk even farther. That's the little gate we could have just passed through, but I think it's at the end of the dungeon we open it. Gotta love you some ore. And stone bricks. Some blocks. Crockenham.
You will test your might against me, and you will fail. Why even try, weakling?
Your words don't scare me, buddy. Let's start with the mob first, like usual. That is probably why I died in the previous episode. Actually, the episode before that. Minus 25. Go with a little wand hit, get the weakness off. Another minus 25. Okay. Blade up just to be sure it kills in one. This one's a weakness. Nope. Worst case, we'll just wand hit him. Oh, a crit would have been nice right there. Just kidding, don't even need it. prism here so he doesn't have an opportunity to put an ice shield up. Which it looks like he won't. We'll tank this damage real quick. Blade up and then hit. The usual routine. We've yet to fizzle, which is very nice, seeing as we have a lot in the past. Quick little 700. Parchment for the rings we gotta make. Anything good? Parchment, boots, and another pink dandelion. Getting a little horde of those.
Splendid! We have the Eye of Croc. Since you defeated Croc-N-Common and Prince Manu Narini, you deserve the honor of discovering the Order of the Fang. Go on. Take the Eye of Croc and the Serpent Staff and place them in the slots on the platform. Then, repeat the ancient words I taught you.
This part's pretty cool.
You do as the professor says, and shout the ancient words, Al-Kashara Kazam. A bright light flashes, and with a crackle, the map reveals the secret meeting place of the Order of the Fang.
So this is the oasis right here. And then, after the throne room, I believe we'll be heading up here. And then, at the end of the world, we'll be over here.
You've done it! The secret location of the Order of the Fang is revealed. Never would have thought to look there. It's on another island. I need to gather one or two other things here. Meet me back in the Altar of Kings. We can continue from there.
Oh, that was pretty quick. And then, this is the third spot we'll go to. So the oasis and all the places we've been have been fire. Then up here will be primarily ice, and then storm over here. But those are the elemental schools. And then death, life, and myth are called the spirit schools. Might get to talk to the tree that gives off some blades. And then I'll be able to explain it a little bit more. Let's find Professor Winthrop again. Cattail. Stuck on a tree. Past a salamander. And go to the Pyramid of the Sun. Are we looking on rings? Need 4 more stone blocks, 4 more parchment, and 12 files.
Excellent! We finally know where the Order of the Fang is. Now we can find them, get the Croconomicon, and keep it from falling into evil hands. Now that we know where to find the Order of the Fang, we'll need permission to explore there. Go speak with Sergeant Major Talbot by the lake outside. Tell him we may have found a way to set things right again.
Go talk to Sergeant Major.
What ho! The Order of the Fang may have the secret to defeating the Tuts, eh? And it's an old book? Indeed. We must ensure that book doesn't fall into the wrong hands then. Their inner lair must be explored at once. There is no time to lose. We set up ferries to Crocus Sphinx before the Crocs attacked. Good thing, too. I barely have time to think. The boat's there in front of me. Take it across to the island. I hope you find this lair where the Order of the Fang hides out. We could use some good news.
About to go on a boat ride.
I'm Simeon. Come and see me when you get a chance.
Come see me in the Commons when you get the chance. I have someone you need to meet.
So one of them was talking about getting dorms or new housing options. And then Eloise, I don't know what she's got to say, but we might check her out eventually. Since we leveled up, we can get some new gear, put it on. And now, get a little bit more health, more resistance, and damage is about the same. But, take out the spells we're not going to need. It's those two. And we get to ride on the boat. Oh, this is new. We're actually sitting on it. Usually, in the past, they would just have you on your mount riding on the boat. Also looks like it's a different route. Or like a different view, kinda. Be cool if they just threw you off the boat. Then here you go. You're on the island now. But no. After this first boat ride, we'll probably just skip it. But it's pretty cool every once in a while. Come back and take a look at it. And here we are. Isles the balance tree. Not there right now. But these are the spirit blades and elemental blades I was talking about. Cost 1 pip, and you get plus 35 for each elemental school, and plus 35 for each spirit school. Gotta be level 25 to get those though. So we got a little ways away. But eventually we will pick up our school's affiliated one.
Excuse me, wizard, but one of my...
The dungeon in Old Town is for level 15 wizards. You can still do it at higher levels, but...
Greetings. Welcome, stranger. I am Professor Alazred. If you seek the Order of the Fang, you have found it. What brings you here?
You tell Professor Alhazred about your search for Malistaire.
I have seen no Malistaire, but I know why he sought us. Long ago we wrote the Croconomicon. With the power of life and death, it could spell disaster in the wrong hands. Before I say more, you must earn the Order's trust. Please go to the Crocosphinx. Seek out Shalak the Wise and heed his words.
Go talk to Shalak. Pretty much that one chick who was talking to us about the dungeon, the side dungeon. I've done it maybe once or twice, but it's really not worth it. So we're just gonna skip by that one. Continue on the main quest.
Greetings, wizard. So, the professor wants to test you. We are the ones being tested. We put the Tuts to sleep, but now our work is undone. They will try to enslave everyone. We must reunite the Order of the Fang. We have strong allies in the Manders, but they are struggling. Earn our trust by helping us. While Alhazred and I remained awake during the Great Sleep, other members of the Order of the Fang did not. If you are sincerely here to help, now is the time to seek them out. When I last saw General Kaba, our esteemed military leader was holding back the Tuts so he could cast the sleep. I only hope he has not suffered for his bravery. Go find the Mander Rami in the Hall of Champions. Rami can help you find Kaba.
Talk to Rami. my gosh, we can upgrade our fire cap, which is not very necessary at all since we don't use it anymore. But since we have it, let's do the top spell. The top layer is primarily for PvE players, which is us, just questing throughout the story. And then the bottom layer is mainly used by PvP players, player versus player, and they usually have a utility on them which can help out in certain scenarios. But we're just gonna stick with the damage. Get a cool little animation. And then go talk to Rami. See where he's at. Just have to walk towards him. But yeah, it's already much different vibe in here. Alright. I'll be back once this fight is over. Alright. And we're back. As I was saying, it's a much different vibe in here. A lot more ice enemies instead of fire, which is pretty clutch. Except they still have the chance to put a minus 80% or 80 fire shield up, which is not very nice.
I hope you've come to help, young wizard, because this place is swimming with tuts. You are not the only one looking for General Kaba. The tuts are looking for the Order of the Fang, and I fear we may be detected. We must slow them down before they find the General. Surely a powerful wizard like yourself can take out their minion, the Sphinx Sakwi.
Alright, let's get on it. I will be back once we have defeated these enemies. And we're back. Only took us 2 fights, but don't want to have to make y'all sit through that.
This piece of gear is part of a set. Equip multiple pieces of the same set to gain special bonuses.
But like Gamma was just saying, this is a part of a set. What's it called? Crocotopian Modus. If you have 2 pieces of the set equipped, you'll get +1 damage. 3 pieces, you'll get 2 accuracy. And if you have all the pieces of the set, you'll get 19 extra health. Newer addition to the game.
So, General Kaba is safe for now. So far, you are as great and powerful a wizard as the Order of the Fang believes you to be. General Kaba will speak only to someone carrying the seal of the Fang. To our horror, that evil Tuck Neckbet captured it before the Great Sleep. We must get it before he tricks the General into revealing himself. We shall see if you can defeat Neckbet in his chamber.
Let's go defeat Neckbet. Where's he at? No need to grab teleporter out of our way. Get some deep mushrooms on the way though. Clutch. Ooh, and some parchment. Very nice, very nice. Hopefully this guy is ice. The enemies we just faced were ice. Let's see if the trend follows. Oh yeah.
Kiss that confidence goodbye as you see how little you are.
I think it's safe to take out the prisms for a little while. Oh, and he's got less health, which is nice. At least less health than the people in the throne room of fire. Or just the throne room. Already starting with a -80. So we're just gonna fire off him. Should be gone in about 1-2 rounds. And we will... Oh dang, that was a lot. And we'll just wand hit little bro over here. One shot at him. Hopefully he doesn't put up a -80 when I try and blade though. Decent damage there. Let's see what he's got for us. No fire shield, which is clutch. And Sunbird should take him out. Alright. Easiest boss we've had in a minute. Make our way back over to Rami. And we might be able to get into the Hall of Champions. We're already here, but there's a main area of it. We'll have to be put to multiple tests and defeat some mobs.
You have the seal! I am sorry I doubted you, but I never thought I'd see someone more powerful than the Tuts. I must stay here and keep my ears open, but you have restored my faith that the Tuts can be defeated. Thank you, friend. Go, quickly! General Kaba is hiding in the treasure room up ahead!
There we go, we get to go talk to him. See where he's at. He is at the yellow teleport. Just still a little bit out of the way, so we'll just walk. Never hurts to get your steps in for the day. Ooh. Right there. Some extra parchment though. There he is.
You bear the seal of the Fang. Tell me, wizard, what events occurred during my great slumber?
You tell General Kaba about the Tut's desire to rule over many worlds.
If only we had succeeded in crushing the Tuts earlier. I confess, wizard, a soul scavenger sapped my strength by stealing my coin of destiny. I tried to protect the Order of the Fang without it, but to my dismay, I couldn't, and we failed. If we are to defeat the Tuts this time, I'll need my coin of destiny. Please help me recover my strength by destroying that soul scavenger nearby.
Let's go take him out. And of course, he is all the way at the end of the hall. Pretty sure he's just a mob though. No boss. That's the case. Oh, I don't think so. Looks like he might be a boss. Should be easy though, considering he's ice.
I will feed on the light in your eyes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, bud. Step 1, blade up, take out the mob, and then we'll go to the boss. Just like usual. Gonna fire off him as well. Don't need to save up for a third pip. He'll probably be one-shotted as well. cute little dark sprite. Barely any damage on me. Now, we can just focus on the boss. We probably will need... Oh my gosh. Now we definitely will need to Sunbird and then Fire Elf. The weakness spell is my kryptonite. For PvE, I think it just kind of wastes time. But PvP, obviously you're fighting against another player. Be very beneficial. But for us, kind of just want to take it off. That wastes a round. But it is what it is. And we just wand hit twice and it'll be dead. At least he passed though, saved us some time. Look at that boy dance. Ooh. Another pink dandelion. Ash just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
With this coin in my possession, I can feel my strength returning. We must prepare for battle. I hope I will not fail, but first, I need my sword. I gave it to Rami for safekeeping. Go to him and get it for me.
Go back to Rami. At least we have a port, so we'll be able to get back to General Kaba quickly. No need for excess calories burned. Now we are riding a Bengal tiger. Not actually walking.
Honored one, I am afraid that all I have left of the sword is this. Please take it to the great general if he needs it.
You did request it. Oh, we'll do that.
What? This is just a scabbard. How can I fight the Tuts with just a scabbard? We must rebuild my weapon then. First, for the blade, I will need ice shards from the Glacial Avengers. Ice shards should do the trick. You should be able to find them in this area.
Oh, we leveled up.
Coming along nicely in the fire arts? Good. I have a new spell for you.
Very nice. We will save that for next episode, along with rebuilding the rest of General Kaba's sword. So, please consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribing. But this will be all for me today. See y'all in the next episode.